I don't agree with the idea of toxic masculinity, but I will say that masculinity is toxic when masculinity is all that you have.
Mm,
Too much of anything is toxic. We can all agree that water is great for you, but if you drink too much water, it can kill you, right? Like if
yeah.
you go underneath in a pool or in the ocean, that water will take you out. It is also the life force of your body, is 80% of your body. So the same things that will keep you alive can take you out. So masculinity can be toxic when masculinity is exhibited in the wrong situations, right?
Hmm.
When a situation requires you to be nurturing, not feminine, but nurturing or caring or thoughtful, and all you have is strong or courage or whatever the traits of masculinity are, then yeah, that doesn't fit. It's a negative in that situation. And I think what women have experienced, some of it is just like over the top, and people are just signaling or like it's a buzzword, so people are just saying it. But I think there's situations where they needed us to be something that we weren't prepared to be. And so all we could give them was masculinity. Was like, I'm tough and I'm strong and I don't have emotions. And they're like, oh fuck, like this don't help us right now. Like
Hmm.
that's toxic at this moment. Like I really just needed you to be like this or that or whatever, right? Um, the other part of that is this similar study, you're talking about the apes, the similar study was done with wolves. And the guy who did the study has recently come, or not recently, but he's come back and he's like, there's a couple of flaws with the study. One, they were in a kind of secluded area of a national forest. And what they did was they introduced wolves from different packs and they released them into this forest. They were
Mm,
like saved from other places. They were trying to like keep their population together. So naturally, when you take men or women or whatever from different areas, somebody's got to assert dominance.
right.
And so they had all of this infighting where the male wolves fought for supremacy, or trying to be like
Supremacy.
the
Yeah.
quote unquote alpha wolf. And
Right.
so what you saw in that study was like there is a battle there's fighting between males for alpha position. The reality is when he goes back and he studies the actual pack or actual packs of wolves, is that the alpha wolf is actually a male and a female. There's a male alpha and a female alpha, and they are ultimately a breeding pair.
Mm,
So they're the grandparents or the great grandparents of the pack. So they become alpha because they're just the oldest, and
mm,
everybody follows them. But the reality is they don't actually follow them, because when the wolves migrate, the alphas are actually in the back because they protect everyone's backside. Like they're behind and the others lead in front. So when you have like aggressive younger male, they put him in the front. So if they encounter something, he's the first one taken out.
mm,
He's the infantry, right? When we're going
mhm.
to storm the beach of Normandy, we send like, hey man, take your gun and your helmet, dog.
It's a
Like
cold game.
going out there and take some of these bullets,
You
you
didn't get
know?
too high on the
And so
test.
so what happens is we looked at the first study and missed the second one. And what
Mm,
we signaled as alpha is like, I'm stronger than you, I'm faster than you, I'm aggressive, I'm outgoing and boisterous or whatever, because that's what you saw in the initial study is those ones fought so much that eventually they killed each other off until like the loudest, strongest wolf became the alpha, but that's not how it actually works.
mm,
And in that particular study, when he becomes alpha, then he breeds with all the females, and now it starts to turn into a normal pack.